In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Dory Jackson now to return it. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Sanders all set to send it away. Returnable from the 2. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Oh, hey.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Look the hot.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Hey, uno more. Hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. His first throw is an interception. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation. I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Down the middle, complete. Down to the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. This one's field. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Oh, right.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go. 11.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Throw left side, complete. Give him 24 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans lower the deficit to a single possession. Tank Dell the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He cuts it to the right sideline. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Achane reels it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. He's got it, room to run. He's still going at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Trying to run it in, Achane. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Ready?
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Buying some time right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So the penalty yardage moves him a bit closer here for 3rd and goal. They go play action here. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, here comes Tank Dell. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running left is Mixon. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
All right. Nike Texans.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. He gets him 9 on the ground. A good pickup ahead of second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
On the quick, right?
Stroud off the play fake. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Devon Holland comes up with it.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Texans 7. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 11. Hey!
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Stroud from the pistol. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's 2nd and 2. Able to find Achane. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's a give for Wright. Room to the right. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Here's A-Chain running right. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Has a man, it's A-Chan. And this is down all the way to the 3.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. QB sneak coming. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Buffalo 18, let's go. 19 tight, 19 tight.
McCarthy to throw for it. Taken in by Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. And the kick is missed, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like a defensive miscue is going to give them another try. Another shot now at this extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ow, what's that? Hey, south. Why Tony? Sit on.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Sends it to Diggs along the sideline. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. They strike for 23 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Stroud. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
And they pick him off again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Tonight.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Dolphins 31, Texans 7.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And that return comes to an end as they touch him down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19 Texans.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the ground again with Mixon. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and 3 now. Keeping it with Mixon. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
On play action, here's Stroud. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play.
Motioning left is their running back. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Dolphins football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a run with Wright. They hold him to a modest gain here to the 19. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. On play action now, McCarthy. He's going deep this time. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year. And it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
He's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, let's go. Slash, slash, slash. Buggy, 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 buggy. Buggy, buggy.
From the 38. Tight end making a play there on the corner route. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And it sets up 2nd down. Going right side, Mixon with it. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
How? Tonight!
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Red. Robbie.
Running for it, Mixon. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Look the hot.
Working inside the red zone. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ow, beside. 12.
A give. This is Mixon. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. This throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Again, the give to Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Opportunity here for this defense if they can make this stop on 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Stroud. Oh, my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from his own end zone. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for and you go out and execute.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. A-Chain running to the right. He makes the 25. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. Give him a full 40 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here. Now right. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. But come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Dolphins very close to an 11th win this season. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll stick with A-Chain. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
Running behind center with right. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Roll, roll, roll. Hook.
They run again with right. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Dolphins throwing 6 more on the blowout. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5
Here we
brings
go,
up
let's go.
2nd and 5.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory.